Yes!
You have new mail.
Yahoo!
Alright, let's kick it off with an email.
I was going to say, before you start the emails, it is our 50th episode. I want to let you guys know about some quick emails, messages I got on Facebook, texts that I got from some celebrity listeners congratulating us. Marge from The Simpsons says, "You're my special little guys." Appreciate that. We got birthday greetings from Lyle Lovett, Dame Judy Dench. I'm sorry, it's a mouthful. She says Excelsior, because she's also a Marvel fan. Carl Rove says hi, Ed. Bob Newhart, it just had his name in the subject line, that's it. Joe London, Elliot Gould, Vincent Gallo said I'm better than you.
Which is the best compliment you can get.
And famous Puerto Rican fighter Hector Macho Camacho. Yeah, there you go. Thank you all of our celebrity listeners.
I got one from Arn Anderson.
Did you really?
He told us to go fuck ourselves.
Well, that's Arn Anderson.
You never trust Arn Anderson.
I still love the four horsemen.
But if he wants to come inside here.
No, you can sign
It's anytime. Ooh, that's the first sign here anytime in many episodes.
I would say all of those celebrity guests would be welcome to sign here anytime.
No, except for Joe London, Elliot Gould, Dave Judy Dench, and Lyle Lovett because he's got a crooked, fucked up mouth.
Greg Terry still says to go fuck ourselves.
Yeah.
He should come by though.
He was last week.
I'm saying again.
You will.
Only been a week.
We'll work him over. Find out if he's got any shit that he's looking to sell. The rights to.
Sure.
You know you're off mic that whole time.
And he's based on the Final Frontier.
All right, let's go to some emails in.
Okay? You ready?
Okay.
Hey guys, I know it's been a while and I do apologize, the wedding is almost over. And then I can catch up and be at the shop all the time again. And not working, but I need to know what was Flash Gordon's number when he was the quarterback for the New York Jets. That's the longest opening statement that turned into a question.
Run-on sentence?
Yeah, that turned into a question.
Where's the commas?
There's no comments, it's just words. But I like who wrote it.
I like it too.
So, do you remember what Flash Gordon's number was when he played for the Jets?
Absolutely not.
We're gonna say it's 34.
See you soon, miss you all terribly, Joe Benedict.
Joey Benedict!
Only asking because I want a Flash Gordon Jets jersey as my wedding gift for my future wife.
That's actually
my
pretty
God.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Is she from the future?
You know what? We'll get on that. We'll get on that. We'll try and find out for you, Joe.
I will.
Tony, that's your job tomorrow.
With his coupon, by the end of tonight, when I send him his coupon, he will have the Jets number.
Oh, waffle trumping tough Tony.
I have the internet in my lap.
With your big thick Fosters in your hand.
Foster's in one hand.
I have something connected to Wi-Fi that's made to go on the internet.
So this is kind of his dick.
Yeah, my dick surfs the internet like nobody's.
You know, I want to know if he's coming out of retirement because the Jets could use a quarterback.
Hey, watch yourself. Fantastic, asshole.
You ready? You ready for that too?
The Giants need a new quarterback.
Exactly.
Giants need to do everything, Ken.
Giants own what?
4.
Thank you.
You ready for the second one? It's from our new fucking buddy. I think he's sitting next to me right now.
Who's that?
Dear Peons.
Dear Peon.
I was thoroughly tickled pink after last week's podcast. I have never been personally insulted by a comic writer I frequently purchase comic books by. Well, that's not Satan then. So I have my favorite imbeciles to thank for that. Yet another riddle for your inferior minds could not solve, and again, I was not surprised. Didn't we get last week's riddle?
I don't know.
Oh no, Frank derailed us because of ass thieves.
Yeah.
The answer, of course, is the letter A. I don't know what last week's riddle was. At this point,
I don't care.
fuck you. I know how much you loved my first riddle, so I decided to throw another alphabet-based one by your menial minds. This week's brainbuster will not be the same. You ready, Satan?
I got the Flash Gordon
I'm
number.
ready. And definitely didn't write the email.
Can you name any English word that becomes shorter even when you add 2 more letters to it? Come on, English major.
I'm looking, I'm thinking.
I'm looking! I'm looking!
The internet's not fast enough.
I realized that the name.
Wait, hand. The word short becomes shorter when you add 2 letters.
Oh!
What is it again?
D!
Whoa, Well, I guess it's easy when Ed writes the riddles. I guess it's easy when Ed writes the riddles. No, he writes criteria books. It can't be Ed.
If he's dressed up as a Riddler for Halloween, then we know. So Flash Gordon's number.
Trust me, you don't want to see me in green spandex.
No, I know.
I don't know. I kind of do.
I think it'd be like the Philly for
I'm into it.
I have a lot of questions that I think would be answered by a green spandex. So yeah, I said I have a lot of questions that I think would be answered
By Ed.
in a green spandex. Yeah.
I think he'd be like the Philly fanatic. Big brown and green.
Oh.
Not even trying to make a joke, just literally.
The Fanatic's very furry.
I don't know what you look like without a shirt. So it depends on the bodysuit.
Oh, trust me.
What's up?
No, that's enough. That's enough.
I look like a white manatee.
Good.
So
I would like to thank my confidant for not sharing my identity with you all, and I look forward to the 30th of this month to end this charade and continue my work in Gotham. Happy thinking, simpletons.
So
The think was thunk, and it was thought, and it was DVD, and then he answered it to your dick.
okay, so Flash Gordon's number for the Jets was number 19.
Number 19, Benedict.
19.
Yep, here's another one. It says, from James Wcbj, my first and last FMJ.
Yes.
Okay, here goes it. F. Murray Abraham, M. Night Shyamalan, and K-Fed.
That's so easy.
Get the initial
Who's that, Murray Abraham?
No, I don't know.
Played Salieri.
He played Salieri.
Let's see. F. Murray Abraham, M. Night Shyamalan, Ding Dong, and K-Fed.
K-Fed was the dancer that married Britney Spears.
I'm killing K-Fed.
That's
I don't know what M. Night Shyamalan looks like.
He's the Indian man that made all those with the twists.
Sixth Sense.
Oh, he's an Indian. I'm killing him.
So that's suitcase. So you're gonna fucking marry F. Murray Abraham?
I would fuck him. I would marry him until he's a fucking honest man.
I'm gonna leave M. Night Shyamalan and F. Murray alone. I'm gonna kill, fuck, and marry K-Fed. In that order.
There you go. Baby face.
I'll let them choose their order.
What?
I don't know who they are besides that I'm not Shyamalan.
K-Fed was the dancer that married Britney
I
Spears.
still don't know face. I don't face.
He's very hunky.
Oh,
Wait, hold on a second. Wait,
They look-
so what's
He's
it
the
look
best
like?
looking guy.
He's the one that gets fucked.
Right, exactly. Baby
I'm sorry,
face
the
is
best
thinking
looking
about
guy.
looks.
The best looking guy is the one that gets married.
You see,
It's an
M.
investment.
Night Shyamalan is the perfect one-night stand because he's very interesting to hang out with, but you don't want to be around with him for extended
Mr.
period of time.
Shyamalan, those aren't ideas, those are twists. Those are plot twists.
I'll let them. It'll be like a difference.
Actually, he defines he calls them paradigm shifts.
So
That's his
when the
technical
village was ruined, the whole movie
Spoiler
was ruined.
alert.
Hold on 1 second.
Spoiler.
Tough tone.
Boy, FMK.
Would you consider your girlfriend smart?
Careful.
Loaded!
Careful. There's no right answer to this question.
Back out of his chest.
Well, she just said if you think about it, their names spell out FMK.
Yeah.
Well, holy shit.
Someone's getting laid tonight.
It's not tough to. Steve and I were tripping each other to get to that punchline.
For the record, I would FK, I would KM, and I would MF.
That's right, motherfucker.
Easily
Too many letters. I'll be in on Friday for my comical booklets. Been super busy with work and my car's fuse box melted. Whoa! Wow. That's a fucking problem.
Well, that's what happens when you smoke too much pot. You know, they catch the fucking fuse box.
James, just because
There was probably a problem there already, James.
you can't put weed on your engine and think it'll vaporize itself.
Exactly.
You can't get high through the
Marijuana
vents.
does not make your car run happier.
Fucking bullshit.
So the listeners wondering what that random noise was, Babyface opened a bottle of beer with a lightsaber bottle. Candle.
Yep, everyone was wondering. Everyone actually just started scratching their heads.
He did it
There was a
right.
bottle opener.
And Danny
He did
just killed a dog.
He did it right in front of the microphone, and the noise was visible on it.
Visible?
Yeah.
I see sounds all the time. You should get checked out.
Gotcha! Oh! That was the spirit of tiger and waffle.
Oh,
Now, this is an email That the header just says to be read by TBD.
Okay.
Everyone ready?
Let's do it.
Hey CBJ crew. I'm sorry that I missed last week's podcast, and as you know, I am regretfully unable to attend once again as my services are needed at a rehearsal dinner.
For Sarah.
A man's got to eat, and Mama's microwavable oatmeal just wasn't going to cut it. Anyway, I felt very insulted by Frank Thierry's opinion that I am somehow a scumbag when we all know the real scumbag in the room is TBD. Let me explain.
I know you missed Tiger Saber.
As you all know, at this point, or are about to know, TBD has been keeping a horrible lie from us. He has known the secret identity of the Riddler all along, and he's sitting at that very table with all of you. I don't know.
Yeah, no, see, that's a really bad lie face.
Yeah. Yes, I figured out the greatest riddle of all. The foolish Riddler is none other than Steven Satan and his damn pointy shoes. Who else would have such disdain for humanity besides myself?
Do you have pointy shoes on tonight?
I do not have pointy shoes on tonight in anticipation of coming.
So ha! And damn you, TVD, for keeping this from us. I thought you were part of the inner sanctum. Also, I feel like I must answer and reply to some of Frank Terry's questions and comments from last week. First off, Brooklyn is a hellhole.
Oh!
It's the worst place on the planet, and it drags this entire city down.
Oh, I'm gonna add
It should be nuked, I say. Long live Staten Island.
For Tiger Saber, it's the second worst place in the world, next to Boston.
Okay.
Whoa, we're leaving New Jersey.
All right, hands.
I'm talking through
I don't know, I
Tiger's
think I'm gonna say Basra.
Let me
eyes.
finish.
I'm talking through Tiger's eyes.
Secondly, fuck the Nets and fuck the Islanders. I would love to know how many Nets and Islanders games Frank has attended in the past several years. I call shenanigans. The move to Brooklyn only makes these teams worse and more hated. And finally, how can you not know of Arsenal, the greatest football club in the world? It's time to get the
Oh, watch yourself. Not the greatest football club in the world, man. Tiger.
But finally, I must give credit where credit is due. We do share a love for the Yankees, and Frank has probably properly proven that all Yankee fans are indeed scumbags. That's all for now.
True.
He's not wrong. As a Yankee fan, he's not wrong. He sucks.
That's all for now. I hope you have a great show, and I'm sorry I've missed it yet
That's all I
again.
can think of. Tiger
See you all tomorrow. CBJ's #1 employee, Tiger.
Why don't you call himself an employee?
No, because he is. Because everybody knows I run this motherfucker. And I will ride this bitch till it's dead. He is alive.
And kicking.
We have one last
I see
email.
all of your
and
sexual buttons.
Oh my god, it's a
one last email for the first time in a while. It's a book. But it's not from our normal author.
No?
No, you'll see. You'll
Bucky
see.
Jones.
God.
Bucky Jones.
You can just fucking let me read the email. You ready, everybody?
I saw how long the email was, and I really needed to pee, and then Babyface followed me.
And then they skipped, and then
And
they're
then-
stopped and go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, Sky's pretzel sandwiches.
Yeah, it's everyone's favorite part.
That's right, because it's gonna your voice is gonna sound great when it's full of peanut butter.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, we're not doing voice acting, so it doesn't matter.
No, the hope is the peanut butter gums up his mouth.
Hey guys!
Stops.
Hey guys, I'm sitting here in class and instead of paying attention, that's the end of the first sentence. this is
He or she probably meant to put a comma.
yeah. This class is pointless anyway. Plus, I've been super bummed I haven't been able to come in every week and hang out. I miss you guys.
Oh,
This
we
person
miss you
walked
too,
out.
whoever you are.
I've been catching up on the podcast whenever I'm in my car, which is a lot, and pretending I'm hanging out with you guys. When I'm done student teaching and my life returns to semi-normality, I plan on having a "Yay, I have a life again" party that you'll all be invited to.
Yay!
Party!
I like pie!
I'm already there.
Just to clarify, by all I mean the people on the podcast, not everyone who listens.
Oh, that'd be tough.
Party events! Anapalooza 2013! Yeah!
It's a coming out party.
Big cheese for all. Whoa.
And in the corner, we got the Valkyrie Smackdown!
No, it's good. No,
I'm sorry.
Do you know how hard it is to come up with that stuff?
My apartment just isn't big enough. However, feel free to bring any comic writers, illustrators, cough, Templesmith, cough.
No, his roles are very cool.
Yeah,
He's a good-looking guy.
It's either a gay or a girl.
a gay.
Or we could.
I also intend on camping out at the shop when I'm done with this semester and just catching up on everything I wanted to follow but didn't have the time.
Dude.
Paragraph 2!
What is this, Paul Harvey? Page 2.
I don't have any actual comic book questions because I'm pretty behind on my comics. But as you all know, I recently got a dog walker for Mary J.
Oh, Christy Rizzo.
Yay! AKA the coolest schnauzer ever. Sorry, babyface, but my schnauzer has that super cool bark and plays dead when you shoot her.
Mine shakes.
I think you should go to the vet.
Yeah, maybe you should stop creeping into her little dog room.
I like the dog room. You mean the house?
I have 2 schnauzers and a Westie, but the youngest one, Vincent.
Is that what you call your balls?
That's his gender. It's 2 schnauzers and a Western.
James Woodgate and Dr. Winfly.
Vincent is named after Vincent Van Gogh.
Welcome to my
Theo's
home.
named after his brother Theo Van Gogh.
What are the names of Ron Burgundy's fists again?
Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary.
Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary.
Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary. Okay,
Schnauzers are very nervous dogs, and my younger one is extremely nervous. And so, like, if my dad and stepmom go away, they shake. He shakes non-stop. He just hides in the corner and shakes.
Stop you or something?
Shake, shake, shake.
His phone vibrated.
All right, so my fiance, Dove Jones, Joanna, she has a little tradition where when I'm away recording the podcast, she's busy listening, or actually watching the previous podcast on YouTube. So I asked her to send me some updates, and
She's live texting.
she just sent this one. She said,
Live texting?
"Pretty funny, period." I think that's the most I've heard about actual comic info. Wink. I did miss your topics though. Love you, handsome.
You should marry that. You should marry that.
You are handsome.
If anything, you should take it out and get it pregnant. You should take that out and get that pregnant.
Done and done.
I did that.
Welcome back to Staten Island.
All right.
I don't know what's going on.
Back to the email!
Hey!
Love you. And back to the email.
Read the voice.
The dog walking group that she belongs to is having a costume contest. Jared and I are racking up brains to try to figure out a good costume.
Oh god.
We want to be different and stand out. We were trying to do a play on her name. We were thinking about comic book characters with the name Mary, and we were both pretty ashamed of this. We could only come up with Mary Jane Watson.
No, make her the Virgin fucking Mary. Make her a pregnant Virgin Mary. Where the baby just came out, the baby Jesus just came out, and there's the umbilical. Let her drag a little puppy doll.
You make it the Virgin Mary, and you get a little stuffed Jesus with a cowboy hat to ride around.
That's not a bad idea either.
Or just make her pop.
Just because I want to see people's faces.
Or
and
make her
cowboy
Mary
Jesus.
during the ascension and just keep tossing her up in the air.
Okay. And we really didn't want to go that way because it's not going to be that fun. Mary Jane Watson. Yeah, sexy dog isn't really that good.
Sexy
Unless
dog.
it's at Babyface's house.
Especially a dog that goes,
There are a lot of sick individuals that would enjoy a
that.
sexy dog.
That is really funny, but I am so glad that no one at the Catholic school I work at right now listens to this.
I'm too concerned with who listens to this, Andrew. That's why you
is
fail.
that what you
That is why you fail.
You said you believe, and he doesn't listen.
No, I have a job.
You what?
That's not my answer.
I was talking to Babyface.
Okay.
Well,
Do you guys, wait, are you guys on the Halloween note? Do you guys have any good Halloween costumes you're thinking of?
Yes.
Pretty good, very good.
Knows what I want to do.
That's fine.
Yeah. Kenny just pointed out last year, me and my friend spent months talking about being Jules and Vince from Pulp Fiction, and then we finally kind of half-assed it, and there's no pictures from that whole night. He grew his hair out for 10 months to have like curly hair, tall skinny black man. I cut my hair for it, and there's no pictures. But No one else can think of anything for Halloween?
I don't-
No, you guys have
doesn't matter.
I honestly don't really.
Babyface is off.
I haven't done the
I don't really do
costume
Halloween.
in ages.
I might
Just
just,
get a costume on, get drunk, and get laid.
I might just put a
That
suit
sounds
on.
great.
That's a terrible idea. Like, it's just...
And it's funny, like people who like meet me and know me for a short amount of time, like always like, well, I know what are you gonna wear for Halloween because you're so funny and crazy.
The last costume I remember
I'm
is
not fucking wearing anything, asshole.
Teabag was the last costume.
Yeah, I think I was
The English teabag?
No, I was actually English breakfast. I wore a teabag and a bobby hat, and I had fucked up teeth
Yeah.
and a pan with eggs in it.
My last costume was 2 years ago here, where it was me and Sokka working on a Monday, and we had a Wonder Woman costume. Like, Sokka, would it amuse you if I dressed up as Wonder Woman? He's like, yeah. So I put on.
Wait, hold on.
Actually,
Make yourself feel better.
Remember a dark story.
Yes, I did. I got your permission.
Now you're making it a sexual thing, you creepy fuck.
No, you're making it a
fucking
sexual
way.
thing.
No,
Will it amuse you, master?
I actually, I am embarrassed because there's one person at this table I know has actually won a Halloween costume contest.
Oh, see?
I have.
So have I.
You want to?
It's a bunch of us.
No, you don't want to talk about that costume you wore senior year of high school.
Oh, I was a morbidly obese old woman with a dog shoved up my ass.
That's awesome.
So how much did that cost you at Party City?
It cost me about $20 in Party City, but I fattened it up and I added a whole bunch of shit to it, and then I went to a rehearsal for the musical at the girls' school. Wait, no, this is
Was it a rehearsal dinner?
no, it was not a rehearsal.
Oh,
Night Jam, boom, and I told the nun and the chick that ran the show that I didn't have a chance.
Which was another nun.
Didn't stop me.
Come on, Tony, where are you?
No, come on.
I'm all freedom.
That's some dark shit.
No, you spilled the peanut butter?
Yeah.
I'm not your neighbor's dog, it's alright.
So was Mrs. D pissed you showed up in costume?
Oh yeah. She was super pissed because I did the whole rehearsal for the whole show, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll take off what I can. I just lost the wig, and I had the full makeup and a fat suit and a pink dress on, and then I did the whole
And a dog
show.
shoved up your ass.
And a dog wedged up my ass.
But I have to say, my favorite Halloween costumes are people who have gotten like drunk enough or just tired enough that they don't want to wear their whole costume.
And it just
So they're like a quarter or a half of their costume. I love those like later on the like show, but it's like, yeah, no, I was a ghost, but now I'm just
I'm like a raccoon with black
I'm
eyes.
an asthma now.
One of my favorite Halloween costumes is a member of our studio audience, the most loyal man on earth, Mr. Joseph Wolfsberger.
Joey Wolf!
One of my favorite costumes I've seen a friend dress up as.
Yeah.
Which is unemployed Deadpool.
Oh yeah,
Deadpool.
absolutely.
Well, it's unemployed Deadpool with the bunny slippers and the frame
Didn't
picture
Joe
of
win
the
an award against
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, that was really
That was
good
also the night that he was hanging out with Sam. We didn't know who Spider-Man was for about 2 hours, and it was Sam in a Spider-Man costume. So can I keep reading Christy's email?
Yeah,
Halloween is a joyous time of the year.
We aren't married to the idea of comic book characters, but we both love comics, and I figured who better than ask than the cool cats that run my favorite comic shop and do a super awesome podcast.
Virgin Mary!
So we are accepting any kind of costume suggestions. I like Cowboy Jesus riding Virgin Mary because it adds a little bit to the costume.
All I'm saying is Virgin Mary. You can
Yeah.
do what, you
No, it's
can
what I mean.
do what you
Any-
like.
Anything past that just makes it obscene.
Yeah.
Good.
No, what obscene.
Well, in a good way. That's what I mean.
It's Halloween!
Or
It's
make
not
it-
obscene, you're doing it wrong.
Or make the dog have a little lamb.
Also,
For fuck's sake, come on.
wait.
Make the dog.
Why does he
Mary
get a
had a
mic
little-
all the time?
Oh.
He should not have a full-time microphone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He was about to say I'm sorry, and he stopped.
No, there's no sorry.
Also,
Also,
Waffle, I'm super sorry I ruined Breaking Bad for you. Yeah, Christy was standing at the counter. She's like, I can't believe X happened at the end of the episode. And I just turned and went, not everyone's watched it. She's like, you had time.
I haven't even watched episode 1 of season 1.
Everyone's like, no, that's like a week isn't enough. I'm not saying what it was.
I'm just prepping.
Yeah,
I know, I'm blocking it out of personal memory.
Ah, I got you.
I'll bring you a Starbucks green tea drink for you next time I come in.
All lucky.
Awesome.
hello.
Since I've already told you part of the end, I should also just go ahead and tell you.
You just
Oh
ruined
my
it.
god.
Here it is. Did she go ahead and she's spoil?
I'm like,
Do you know the end, Satan?
Don't talk about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep reading the sentence after that.
Perfect. It's not.
Wait, wait. You're talking to Satan, and instead of saying sentence, you said Satan's.
I should also tell you that whoa!
That's actually what happens?
What the fuck?
Is that actually what happens?
Why would she write that shit in an email?
Really? Is that what happens?
I mean, you just watch it and find out, I guess.
Cool. In the end,
Don't say it.
I know it.
Some people haven't seen it.
Don't do it!
I'm not reading these letters.
Do it!
No.
Don't do it!
Do it!
Everybody hates us anyway.
Come on,
People in Nigeria are gonna be like, oh, Breaking Bad. Come on, who cares?
You can watch
Alright, don't do it.
Yeah. I prefer it. It's too soon. Next week I can. I feel
Do
better.
it.
Yeah?
No, go ahead, fucking read it.
Don't listen
At
to
this
me.
point,
I'm
who cares? It's like
Hang on. Let's settle this right now. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Here you go.
Walt Jr. Flynn actually Kaiser Soze.
Kaiser Soze.
I don't know. I don't watch the service.
Kaiser Soze
I had a
is
big-
usual suspect.
I had a baby face moment.
I watched. What does that mean?
I couldn't pronounce something. It's simple.
I watched. That's fine.
In the end, he drops
Yeah,
his
Tom told you about to have a
warning
connection.
I know.
Okay.
No, once I reread it, I went, I know who Walt Jr. is. This is all bullshit.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
You still watch it. It was pretty good. I'm so happy that was all
So,
bullshit.
do you have any questions?
It was not.
No, her question was the costume.
Oh, that's it.
There you go.
Sorry that I'm not super cool and have a riddle for you, but I could submit a joke.
It was not pretty
So what's
good.
your joke?
It was
A
perfect.
jab and a joke.
Perfect ending.
This neutron walks into a bar and orders a pint. The proton behind the bar pulls the pint and hands it to him. How much is that, X the neutron?
Half.
For you, no charge, says the proton says. Are you sure? Says the neutron. To which the proton responds.
I'm positive.
Sorry guys, I'm kind of a dork, as you
We're on
probably
Staten
know.
Island. Nobody gets that joke.
That's hysterical.
Anyway, I better start paying some attention to my professor. Hope my first email wasn't too terrible. Love, your favorite Williamsburg hipster, Percy Wizzo.
We love you, Christy. Thanks for finally fucking writing in, you bitch.
Yes.
Sacco still won't come see you at work.
From
Yeah,
CBJ.
I still fucking love it.
Where are the cigar clippers?
Alright, so what's next? We got emails, we got
Stop fucking-
fucking... What?
I think next it's time for a DC to guess Marvel.
Oh, I think so.
Hey.
Actually, I want to bring up a topic real quick. Anybody watch the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show?
Yes, I saw episode
Only
2.
episode one.
I saw episode 1.
Still not on two yet.
I saw 2 last night.
He's loving it.
Only episode one. I worked last night with soccer. We missed it.
I thought it was alright.
It was alright.
I don't think it was great.
I thought it was a cool start. I'm looking forward to where it goes.
What's with the guy being a good guy than a bad guy than a good guy?
I
It's
think
easier
that
to have
guy's
a good guy and a good pop, good cop, and a bad cop.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Ed?
I enjoyed it. I
Yeah?
enjoyed it a lot.
Also have to remember that Joss Whedon had a very, very big role in the pilot episode, not so much the other ones. So that's where my dwindling hope comes from immediately, I hate to say.
What I will
Well, I mean,
actually,
go ahead.
what I will say, I won't give any details on episode 2.
Thank
All I
you.
will say is because it's set on the moving plane, it has kind of a Firefly vibe to it. So anyone who are fans of that show, I think will enjoy this.
Which was Joss Whedon property.
Because everything with somebody in a flying ship is Firefly.
No, but you'll know when you see it.
I know what you mean, but
Yeah.
that's the way you made it sound.
Well, also the
If you watch Star Wars, they're in a ship sometimes. They're very not made to feel like somebody. You'll like it.
it's just the character dynamics are very similar.
Yeah, I know. There's strong females, there's weak men. It happens. It's a Whedon show. Wow.
Nobody looks at the applause.
I know. Look.
Yay, Buffy.
Thank you for the words.
Thank you.
Martinez is too busy emptying M&Ms out of a bag.
Damien Lucchese's here. Woo!
Yeah!
I just met him today.
Editor of Awesome and Damien. Come on, back, Damien.
Everyone read Mind the Gap.
That's
Number
right.
15 came out today. It ends the current arc. And part 2, the second act starts next month.
Yeah, Damien Lucchese could sit down and have a lot to say about the comics industry, but he's a little shy. When he's here in the studio.
He also produced the trade and the issues of Las Vegas, which I am looking at right now. The trade is right over there next to
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah. Maybe the spines don't line up, but they're still awesome.
All right, on to the next segment.